They'll throw again. Prescott. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Santos' kick is up and through, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here, and now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals, but they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Commanders have moved out in front.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott now.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And again, it's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. Throwing. Prescott. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. The 20.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. From the 38, Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
17. Ready, go.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll look to throw here.
Able to find his man. It's Pickens.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he slings one that's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was the visitors from the north, the Vikings, who were able to get the road victory. Dalvin Cook, a touchdown run in the victory. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, strong in the victory as his guys move to 9-3 now on the year. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, sharp in the victory as his guys double up their records at 8-4 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, Nick. And this is caught inside the 5.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A first down throw for Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Going to run again here with Pollard. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. On third down, it's Pollard. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Antonio Gibson,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit.
Santos with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. That time a 6-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll drop to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. He's got Hurst, his tight end.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Oh, he shifts past him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
He's at the 50. 30. 10. 5.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Cowboys.
Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
He's got it to Gibson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 44-yard line.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
55, my guy, 55. Hey, tank.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
13 yards there and a Washington 1st.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Here's a give up the middle.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Hey, eat. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins. Ready, go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And able to work his way down to the 16.
139 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
I give a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Open man Lamb, it's complete.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
56, Mike, 56, right there, right there.
First down, Prescott being chased out left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for the Commanders,
the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. That'll...
That my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we without a ride, nobody with. We're the ones who started with it. Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr,